Are you working with the supplier or factory in China that is moving or communicating slow with you? In this video, we'll try to find out whether they have legitimate reasons for that, or if you have lots of red flags that should alert you, and what are the next steps for you. Hi, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com, and if you're new to the channel and want to get more videos like this one about Amazon FBA, e-commerce and supply chain dealing with factories or negotiating with factories, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with any suggestion or question that you have, because I personally reply to every single comment, and all resources and some other links will be in the description box for you. Okay, so first we'll try to find out what are the reasons for suppliers to move slow or communicate slow with you, and by you knowing the reasons, you could really try to figure out whether they have good reasons, or maybe they're trying to BS you or scam you, or you should take action right away because you have too many red alerts here. And in overall, even if they have good reasons, you want to try to understand those reasons so you know what kind of actions and improvements you can take with future factories or suppliers you are working with to prevent those from happening again. So we'll start with the first one. The first one would be that you negotiated with the supplier and factory too hard. And when this happens and there is no a win-win situation for both of you, what they usually do is they put their order aside, or they give priority to other good clients they have, because they are not really making a lot of money, or you push the limit too much. So that's a common reason when salespeople or factories in China are kind of not responsive. It's because you negotiated too hard, or you just didn't respect them enough, and that's something that is kind of common. Another good reason for them to move slow or communicate not that fast with you is that you don't really catch their working hours on time. Yes, in China they have really good culture of working very hard, and they're kind of responsive most of the day. You'll be surprised, sometimes I message my factories at 2 or 3 a.m. their time zone, and they reply. They're like, you ask yourself sometimes, I'm asking myself sometimes, when they have time to sleep. It's really impressive in my opinion, and I think that a lot of the success of China contributed to the fact that they work very hard. But some factories, especially the new kind of generation of people, they're not like that, and they're might not reply to you in like outside of working hours. So you want to figure out what time they work and what is the best time to communicate with them. So if you're in the US or in different country in Europe, try to find out, just message them, see what time they reply to you faster, what times not, and try to adjust. This is a quick fix, and a very common too, that you miss their working hours and then it's being postponed to the next day or next day, and then you don't really have an effective or productive communication with them. And we know that time is very, very important factor on how fast you can launch and how quickly you can scale your business. Another good reason for slow communication or movement is that you communicate with them through Alibaba Messenger. Imagine that suppliers and even ourselves don't check our email that frequently, or even if we check our email, we constantly get more and more emails, and because of that, some of the messages or important emails can get lost or could be handled in much longer times. So that's why I always try to communicate with suppliers through WeChat. First thing I do is ask them to add me on a WeChat, or ask them for their WeChat ID, because it's for them like a WhatsApp. They communicate and they're there like 24/7. And for me and for many other sellers that I know, it's a very effective communication line with factories in China. And if you just communicated with them through Alibaba only, and when you switch to WeChat, you'll see a big difference in the response time. So that's the main reasons on why your suppliers are moving or communicating slow with you. Now, there could be another reason where they're just BSing or scamming you. And in that case, I'll kind of really share with you what could be considered as red flag and what you should do next if you figure out that that's the case with you, okay? So the first step is to really communicate with them and ask them that you want them to be more responsive and what you both can do to make this happen. And if you actually agree about something and then you see that it's not happening, let's say you agree that from now on you'll talk on from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in their time zone, but they don't reply to you even after they agree to you. That sounds or kind of show like it's feel like a little fishy. So you have to really be alert to this. And if that's happening and it's not really once or twice, then something might be wrong here. Second thing is that ask them to send you a photo of the sample, photo of the product, photo of the factory. Usually if they are legit, if they are real people, they will be happy to send you photos of what they are working on, or what the product looks like, or what step the production is. And even if they are legit or but they are trying to scam you or slow you down, they will not have the product ready. So if you constantly ask for photo of the product and they kind of delaying you or not responding or not providing you this is for me a big red flag that should really alert you. And if you like ask more than 2 or 3 times and it's not happening, like definitely cut it there. It's really bad unless they have really good reasons. And good reasons could be, I don't know, like I had supplier that had newborn, so obviously I didn't expect her to communicate with me well in the first like 2 weeks, and that's what happened. She didn't really communicate with me well, but I understood, it's normal situation, and that's a good reason. Another red flag should be that if they don't reply, they're not responsive, is I like to go to their Alibaba profile, grab their telephone number and just give them a call. If you don't hear, if you don't get answer, you don't have someone that you can speak with, it's another red flag and alert that you should act on it. So what you should really do next? First of all, whether that's something that you can figure out with this supplier or not, try to create a working relationship that it's beneficial for both of you. It has to be a win-win. Treat them with respect, treat them nice. Always try to be creating a personal relationship with them. Always try to be polite and ask them how are you, how was their weekend, how was the day, how was everything in China. Try to show interest in them. Try to talk with them like they are humans like you. Sometimes people think, oh, it's from China, and they deal with them like like it's a third world country. But they're very smart, they're very hardworking people, and they deserve a minimum respect that you want to get yourself. So once you build a relationship and it's a win-win situation, this is something that will less likely to happen. They will try to take care of you, and they will try to be respectful to you the same as you are to them. Another action that I would take or a solution for these kind of issues is to work with a sourcing agent. Sourcing agent could help you remove those bad factories or not get into troubles from the beginning. I do have a free training about how to negotiate with Alibaba suppliers. If you're interested in that link, let me know. I'll put it. I'll reply to your comments. And it's free. It's like 20 or 30 minutes video that I share all the tips that I have on how to effectively communicate and negotiate with suppliers, but still do it in a respectful way that is beneficial for both of you. Another action that you can do is ask for refund. If you see that it doesn't go anywhere, make sure that you ask for refund. You can do it through Alibaba. First you ask them to do this directly. And if you see that they are not replying, then your next action is to go to Alibaba, I hope that you did it with the trade assurance company. The trade assurance will allow you to have another layer of protection in case they're not replying, or in case they're like scamming you. You could open a case with Alibaba, and Alibaba will hold the funds and try to get them back to you. From my experience, I only used it once. They are kind of it's a big leverage on them, on factories and suppliers, because they care about their business, and Alibaba could really hold their account or suspend their account, and that's not something that they want to do. If you didn't do it through trade assurance, I suggest that you contact your credit card. If you paid with your credit card, I hope you didn't pay with wire transfer. I also have a video about that, how to pay suppliers. But if you paid with credit card, you can always open a dispute, letting your credit card know that you didn't get the goods that you paid for. The service provider or factory you're working with is not replying, and most likely they will be on your favor. Once you prove the proofs, you can send screenshots of communication, on screenshots of things you asked and you didn't got reply, and that's a good legitimate reason to dispute an order if you give them enough time. So that's it about this video. It was a short one, but hopefully I was able to educate you on what you can do and how you can understand who you're dealing with as far as communicating and understanding the moving parts behind working with suppliers and factories in China. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, again, let me know in the comment sections. Please also, if you're a serious seller, join our Facebook group. It's $10 lifetime membership, and it's something that we're only doing it to attract good and serious sellers. I do get a lot of requests there, but obviously I'm declining them. So if it's something that is interested to you, just pay this $10. We'll have a link in the description below. Obviously, I'm not making this to be rich or something. It's to make sure that we deal only with serious people. It's $10 lifetime membership. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.